magandang umaga. Sana mga lolo, lola, nanay, tatay, mga kapatid at kaibigan, the young ones and the young at heart. Ang Lola Miray bumabati ng isang masikat at maaliwalas na umaga. Today is maaya ang panahon, masikat ang araw at medyo mahangin. So tamang-tama lang, maybe it's around 24-25 degrees. I'm hoping na at this time nakabangon na kayo at tulad ng Lola Miray ay naglalakad-lakad na at higit sa lahat ay malakas ang ating katawan at pinipilit natin na maging masaya ang ating umaga. So I'm just thinking of joining the senior ladies exercise first bago makapagkwentuhan ang Lola Miray. Puno ang park, so wala tayong mapestuhan na lilim. Ang Lola Miray nakatapos ng 40 minutes. Hindi natin tinapos, mga few exercises pa ang hindi natin tinapos kasi pagod na ang lola. So, hanap muna tayo ng lilim kung saan pwede tayong magkwentuhan about sa mga kwento ni Lola Miray for today. So, yan lang kayo. Even though it's still hot and it's getting hotter because the sun is shining so bright today, there are still lots of people walking and do some exercises. Talagang people would like to be healthy as much as possible. We have already experienced the time of pandemic and people would like to have a strong body and have a very strong body resistance to avoid sickness. So most of the time dito sa park, here at the park, there are lots of people doing some walks or exercises actually. Siguro dito na lang muna tayo. Oops. Yeah, medyo lilim. Nagpapawisan ang Lola Miray. So today, let's talk about retirement. Now that Lola Miray is already at age and retirement is one of the topic that usually cannot be avoided anymore. There are lots of people I know, friends, relatives, acquaintances who have been retired and go places. Of course, there are some for Lola Miray, there will be a lot of consideration on where to retire and when. What I mean is retiring at our old age, where do I want to stay? At the moment, I have no concrete plan and it's not easy for me to decide where should I permanently stay when the time comes. There are friends who already went back to the Philippines and have their retirement there, happily retired in the Philippines. There are people who have gone abroad in another countries and have their retirement there. Of course, there are lots of reasons. Everyone has their own reason why they choose where they retired. And I believe that lots of prayers, lots of consideration, lot of discernment has been done before they already made their choices, made their decision to retire where they are now. But for Lola Miray, at this time, it's not an urgent need to decide where me and my husband will permanently retire when he already retired from his work. In 1 or 2 years, my husband also will be retiring from work, and I think that will be the time that Lola Miray will seriously consider retiring where and when. At this moment, of course, I cannot avoid to think about it, especially seeing people, seeing friends retiring somewhere, and Philippines is not far from Hong Kong, so I think it's one of the consideration when doing the retirement. I think by now you know that Lola Miray love farming. I love plants. I love growing plants, but not in the sense that I will be a real farmer wherein I will grow plants to sell in the market, but maybe plants, veggies that we will just consume in everyday use. That's what I want also. It's one of my dream, and of course, if that's what I want, it cannot be happening here. It will not happen here in Hong Kong because there is so little space that we have here, and farming is not an option here. I'm just hoping and praying that by the time that Lola Miray and Lolo need to decide on where to retire, God will lead us. I believe, and I pray and I believe that God will lead us to where we should be. And if He decides, I believe and I trust that that will be for the best. So, yun lang mga lolo, mga lola. Biglang naisip. Suddenly, Lola Miray thought about it. And I want to share with you what Lola Miray is thinking right now. So, I hope mga lolo and mga lola, nanay, tatay, at this moment, wherever you are, retired or not retired, I hope that you are happy in whatever you're doing and in wherever you are right now. And I hope that God is always leading the way. Hanggang dito na lamang. At umaasa ang Lola Miray na until tomorrow or until our next video, muli niyong sasamahan ang Lola Miray. So, ingat-ingat everyone. Take care and God bless everyone. Bye!